What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there. And the Charlotte Hornets won 135 to 117 against the Los Angeles Lakers. 24-15 is the Lakers, and they also is 11-8 at home. They was at home in this game. Hornets 15-26 and 8-14 on the road. The Lakers won the first quarter 39-30, but they lost that second quarter 34-16. That was the beginning of the end because they lost the third quarter 40-38. In the fourth quarter 31-24. How the heck did Charlotte score 30 or more in four straight quarters and the Lakers couldn't even do that themselves? That just lets you know that what people have been saying on the media and people have been saying around me ain't telling no stories about the Lakers defense. Charlotte score is so consistent that even the Lakers couldn't keep up with them. And you can make an argument that's legit that the Lakers have the better offensive players. But the defense was so bad that the Hornets had no problems. They shot 54% from the field and 47% from three and even 94% from the free throw line. Let's talk more about the Hornets. Miles Bridges, 33 minutes, 25 points, 9 of 13 from the field, 5 of 7 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds. The 8 rebounds was tied for the most on the team. He did have 4 assists and 1 turnover, 3 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a +6 in plus minus. He was scoring any way that he wanted to, and he did a good job of picking his shots and taking them. And that's all you can really ask a guy like Miles Bridges to do, and he helped on the boards, and he was efficient. Musa, 30 minutes, 8 points, 4 or 5 from the field, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 3 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a +9 in plus minus for him. He was always in the right spots at the right time, and he benefited from it. But you actually got to give him credit for being able to find a way to get open and then still being able to finish it. He only missed 1 shot. Brandon Miller, 40 minutes. That ended up being the most on the team. He had 26 points. He's one of their best offensive players, and he really ate well in this one. 9 of 19 from the field and 2 of 6 from three, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 turnovers, a steal, and 2 blocks. 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a +17 in plus minus. He just had a field day out there, and the Lakers kept saying, "You can take this. We can have that." He said, "I'll do it. I'll do it as many times as you give it to me." And it ended up working out for him and LaMelo Ball. He made so many threes in this game, 9 total, 9 of 17 from 3. He went 10 of 20 from the field. Easy 30 for him in this one. Even the shots he was missing was wide open anyway. So it still was easy. He just couldn't make it sometimes. But he made enough of them. He made half of his shots. You have to be happy with that. 29 minutes, 11 assists to go with the 30 points. He also added 6 boards and 1 block. He did get 2 turnovers, which isn't that much considering how much he had the ball in his hands. He also had 1 offensive rebound, 4 personal fouls, and +5 and plus minus. I just don't know why teams give him so much room and so much space, knowing that he can hurt them from 3. That's the shot that he wants to do the most, and he's good at it. But the Lakers, for some reason, didn't have a plan of stopping it, and it ended up putting them real behind after a while in this game. Con Knipple, another spectacular performance. 33 minutes, 19 points, 7 of 10 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. I like how he was playing. I like what he was doing out there. And like I said, he's a tough cover because if you try to guard him too close, he can get to the basket. And if you try not to, he can pull up from mid-range or 3 on you. And he is a good free throw shooter. But he also had 7 rebounds, 4 assists with no turnovers. He also had 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a +2 in plus minus. Grant Williams, 13 minutes, 3 points. He missed his only 3, but he did go 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds and no turnovers, a block, 2 personal fouls, and a +10 in plus minus. Salon, 2 minutes, no points, 0 turnovers, 0 personal fouls, and a +2 in plus minus. Ryan, 15 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He did a good job of flushing those shots in the paint, and that's what he's out there to do besides defend and rebound. He got 6 boards, 1 assist, and a turnover. He also had 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, was a +7 in plus minus. Pat Connaughton, 2 minutes, 1 rebound, 0 turnovers, 0 personal fouls. He was a +2 and plus minus. Didn't really give him much in this game, but he didn't play that much either. Colin Sexton, you wanted more from him, but it wasn't really needed for them to win in this one as they blew out the Lakers, especially in that fourth and in that second quarter. They was able to establish that lead and pretty much coast to victory, really. 6 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from three assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. 1 personal foul and a +5 and plus minus. Josh Green, 14 minutes, 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers. He did have a steal in the block. You have to like the fact that he was active with his hands. 1 offensive rebound, 0 personal fouls, and a +14 and plus minus. Zion James, 17 minutes, 9 points. He went 4 of 10 from the field. He took the most shots off the bench, and he also had the most minutes played. He was 1 of 4 from 3. He had 8 rebounds. That was the most off the bench and tied for the most in the game for the Hornets. 2 assists. He also had no turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a +11 and plus minus. And then you look at the Lakers, man. They had some star power, but it wasn't enough to beat a team that was clicking and firing on all cylinders. Unfortunately for the Lakers, they got off to a good start and couldn't keep it up. Every starter ended up getting double figures and points. They all had a rebound. They all had an assist. And they all almost had a steal. The only one that didn't have a steal was Luka Doncic. Other than that, LeBron Ramon James, the king of the game. 33 minutes, 29 points, 10 to 19 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, which was the most on the team. He also has 6 assists. You know he can rebound. You know he can assist. You know he can attack that basket. You know he wants to pull up for 3 if you give him too much space and too much room. And you know he can be a guy that can make you pay if you try to pass unadvised. 3 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. 2 offensive rebounds, 0 personal fouls, and a -7 and plus minus. Jake LaRavia, 37 minutes. That ended up being the most on the team, and you would have thought that would have been somebody else, not him. But it happened this way. 18 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and 2 steals. 3 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a -6. And plus minus, he was doing a good job of getting open and just taking his time and trying to knock down the shots that was there and just kept the ball moving and made some good plays on the defensive end when he could. DeAndre Ayton, he didn't get the double-double, but he did get in double figures with 12 points in 32 minutes. He went 6 of 10 from the field, didn't take anything stupid, didn't take anything bad. He had good shot selection. He just missed some easy ones, and the rest he was able to make. He did have 6 boards, 1 assist, 1 turnover, and a steal with the block. 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a -4 and plus minus. Marcus Smart, 32 minutes, 10 points, 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. No turnovers, 2 steals, 3 personal fouls, and a -1 and plus minus. He missed a lot of shots. Like I said, when he's defending and making shots, he's a great ad. Sometimes his jump shot just not falling. It happens to everybody, to be honest, but he's a little bit more inconsistent than other players because he kept settling for the threes, and this one is the only reason why I say it that way. And Luka Wonderboy, the Don Doncic, 36 minutes, 39 points, game high. Didn't have a problem getting that. 15 of 26 from the field, took the most shots on the team. 6 of 11 from 3, he had the 3 ball going. Took some forced ones, took some tough ones, but he got the green light to do it. 3 of 7 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. They held him to not having a double-double or a triple-double, which means you rather have him explode for that many points if it's going to happen in a win. 1 turnover, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a -13 and plus minus. Rui Hachimura, 18 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 4 from 3. He had 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover, and a block. 2 personal fouls, and a -17 and plus minus. Rui going down. He was a starter, and now they not feeling him as much, and this performance didn't help that either, but he still is a solid player. Jared Vanderbilt, 15 minutes. He had 6 points. He went 3 of 4 from the field, all easy looks. He just had to put it in the basket when he got the ball. He did miss his only 3. That was the only shot that he missed. 5 rebounds, ended up being the most off the bench. He also had no turnovers, 3 offensive rebounds, no personal fouls, and a -12 and plus minus. Drew, 2 minutes, 0 turnovers, 0 personal fouls, and a -2 and plus minus. Dalton Connect, 2 minutes. He missed his only shot, 0 turnovers, 0 personal fouls, and a -2 and plus minus. Vic gave Vincent 15 minutes, 0 of 7 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3. He ended up missing all his shots, and that sucks. But he is usually one of their most consistent performers. He had a rough night. They needed a couple of those to go down to stay in the game to have a chance to win it. But it didn't happen, obviously. 1 rebound, no turnovers. He did have 4 personal fouls, which is a lot in 15 minutes, but it happened. -15 and plus minus. Nick Smith Jr., 2 minutes. He missed his only 3. He had 0 turnovers. He had 0 personal fouls. He was a -2 and plus minus. Kobe Bumpkin played 17 minutes. He's happy to be on the NBA roster again. He went 0-2 from the field and missed his only 3. He had 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, and a steal. The steal was the only one off the bench. He did have a block. He was tied for the most off the bench. He also had 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul. Was a -7 and plus minus. And even Bronny James got on the court. He played 2 minutes, and he missed everything. I mean, he didn't take anything or do anything in this game, but ended up having a personal foul and was a -2 and plus minus. When you only play 2 minutes, ain't much you can do, and that's why he didn't really do much in this one. Los Angeles Lakers, 46% from the field on 93 field goal attempts, 38 three-pointers on 37 three-point attempts, and then 23 free throws, 74%. They had 35 rebounds. That wasn't enough because the Hornets had 50. 34 assists for the Hornets, 18 for the Lakers. And then they had 9 turnovers, which was really good, but the Hornets only have 12. The Lakers did get 8 steals. The Hornets got 3. 5 blocks for the Hornets, 4 blocks for the Lakers. 12 offensive rebounds for the Lakers, 14 offensive rebounds for the Hornets. 23 defensive rebounds for the Lakers, 36 for the Hornets. 17 personal fouls for the Lakers, 21 for the Hornets. And at the end of the day, this game got off to a start where you feel like Luka and LeBron should be able to carry them to victory. They should be able to close them out. Never happened. Never really had a chance to happen. LaMelo Ball or somebody was splashing in the 3 or getting to the basket or the free throw line and splashing them up too. Next thing you know, the game was out of reach, and the Lakers ended up losing the game. Well, most people felt this should be a good game. It should be fun to see, fun to watch, but it ended really ugly for the Lakers. This was a bad loss, man. If you want to continue to prove that you have a chance of winning the title, this wasn't a good way to do it. I mean, their defense was terrible to me. The dunks, the layups, the threes. It seemed like they wasn't even communicating. It didn't seem like they knew who they were supposed to be guarding. It was that bad. I mean, when you score 135 points, and you shooting 54 and 47, you would think after a certain amount of makes from the opponent, something got to change, something got to happen, but it didn't. It just kept happening over and over again, and the Lakers got rolled over by the Hornets out of all teams. They capable of doing it, but the Lakers helped them do it too. And if I'm the Hornets, I'm looking at you, gonna give us that. We taking that. We work on our game just like y'all work on y'all game. And this is how y'all gonna play it. This is how y'all gonna guard it. This is how you want to do it and go about it. We'll take it. And they blew them out the gym. And it should have happened because the Lakers, if they not going to wake up, if they not going to play the game the way that they should, they deserve to get blown out. Just that simple. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis, man.